Well, in the world of aesthetics, acne scarring is one of the most difficult challenges for doctors.
And yet one of the most important issues for patients with something like this, where it's all about results. There's a new treatment getting rave reviews.
Yes, it is. And Dr. Carter Abbott returns from Omaha Med Spa. One of his patients is with us as well. Wendy is here to talk about
Wendy.
some of her experiences.
Yeah.
Good to talk.
Dr. Abbott, good to see you.
Dr. Abbott, acne scarring. This is an issue. It's been difficult for doctors. But the effect it has on patients, this actual scarring, what do you hear from patients and why they want to do something about this scarring?
It affects how they look in the mirror, affects their self-confidence, self-esteem. So they're looking for solutions to improve the look. They're not looking to be perfect. We can't do that. But to soften the scars.
For women and men.
Women and men, both, absolutely.
We're looking at images here.
So there's a good example.
Yeah. Is that a severe case, or is that
would
typical?
be severe, absolutely.
So we have, over the years...
That's a close-up of the same face, actually.
How would you have treated this years ago? I guess we've had different options.
So the older options, which still exist, the big ones are done by a plastic surgeon, and they're pretty traumatic. Sometimes they work well. I think we have a few visuals to show. Laser resurfacing, for example. Results with all these treatments can be variable. There's always a risk of infection after that. Downtime, 1 to 3 weeks, and it's not inexpensive. So it's quite an investment. So that's still out there. Dermabrasion, this is not microdermabrasion. This is where literally they grind off the entire outer layer of skin to get down to those scars and resurface them. Same problem, you lose that outer layer of skin that's protective, risk of infection, and you could actually end up doing that and even feeling it didn't work or be worse.
And you could be down for several weeks.
Several weeks again, same kind of cost point. The next one we have is to talk about these deep chemical peels. And these really have gone by the wayside because these deep peels, this is not peels like I do. These are like phenol peels where you're under I mean, you stay home, it's sort of like a brown paper bag for 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, you really can't be out in the public.
Yeah, that's not reasonable for the average person.
Right, so most of our people that we see are working. Temporary filler injections. This is hyaluronic acid and Bellafill products. The risk is low. I do this. The downtime is minimal. They bruise maybe a week.
More
and
affordable.
The cost is more affordable. So these are good temporary fixes. And permanent fillers, this actually gets into the, the Bellafill, which is a permanent filler. It's long lasting. So the only drawback of this is you can actually get some lumps under the skin. It has to be placed very carefully, and it's fairly expensive as well.
And then you offer this skin pen, though, at Omaha Med Spa. How does that work? Talk about some of the benefits and how it compares to some of these other options.
Yes, so micro needling we've known about for a couple decades, and that's where fine needles puncture skin, and it triggers a healthy cascade of healing, so you can restructure scars. That's a picture of this device. This came out about a year ago, and it's really revolutionized what we're doing because they're tiny needles. It's high frequency stamping in and out. Believe it or not, the discomfort is very low. The downtime is 1 or 2 days of redness, sometimes a little bit of peeling, and it's affordable. So it's results driven, affordable, minimal to no downtime. That's what people want.
And it consistently improves.
It does.
Which is, you're smiling right now. So let's talk about your experience with Skin Pen. Why did you seek that initially?
Well, because I've had other procedures in the past and they've been very painful, and I have a very busy schedule and it allows a lot of downtime, and that's very hard for me. With a Skin Pen, I can get a Skin Pen, go to work the next day, and nobody can even tell that I've had a procedure done. And I love the results of it. I would say I've had about 7 of them, and I've gotten probably about 30 to 40% improvement of my skin.
Wow.
My pores are smaller. My acne scars are not as deep, but and I'm due for another one next week, and I can't wait to go to get another one.
Has anybody said, I'm sitting, I don't know, 6, 8 feet away from you. I think you look great. Have people commented on it?
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely.
Those who've known you with the scar, look at you now, and what do they say?
Yeah, they said your face looks amazing, and I'm getting ready to have my 20-year class reunion and next month, and I'm very excited to see.
You're excited to go back instead of dreading it?
Very.
Right, because it's a confidence thing. As Dr. Abbott was saying, did you notice that over the years?
Oh, yes. I would never leave the house without makeup. And now I feel like I'm okay to leave the house without makeup now. So
that's nice.
Definitely.
So what do you tell patients that come in for a consultation about these different options, and then I guess about the Skin Pen as well?
Right. Well, they can certainly go down the road of those more aggressive options, but with the downtime, people aren't doing it very often. And I don't do those. I like to say I do the fun, easy things that deliver results. And that's where the skin pen's a perfect fit. And we've done, I have to tell you, we've done hundreds and hundreds of these treatments. This is very popular.
Well, I see why.
Yeah.
As you were looking at the downtime, the affordability, is it safe?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the only thing that could trigger is if someone's really prone to cold sores, we might give them an antiviral medication on the day of treatment, and maybe once in a blue moon, a little bit of acne actually breaks out. Just give them an oral antibiotic. Great thing about seeing a doctor, we can do that.
Yes.
But that's not typical. People literally could have this, and as Wendy says, go back to work the next day, and you see results within a week.
That is awesome.
Yeah, treating acne with the skin pen is just one of the things you do at the Omaha Med Spa. And we've got a special offer. If you just mention the Morning Blend, you get half off your first skin pen treatment. That's a $175 value.
That's great. That's a great. Wendy's like, wait a minute, can I mention the Morning Blend? 2 locations now for Omaha Med Spa. The original there at Eagle Run, and the brand new, recently opened in the Old Market. Feel free to swing by either or call 614-5556 to make an appointment for skin pen or any of the services, which are all available online.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your story.
Thank you.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah.
Doctor, thanks a lot.
You look good
See you
too.
again soon.
I know we're all gushing.
Yeah, he looks good
Not
too.
so bad. Yesterday.